We began in the Middle East, where the Israeli military launched multiple raids in northern Gaza over the weekend, calling them one of the largest operations in the territory. On Sunday, Israeli forces carried out attacks on 2 hospitals, including the al-Wafa hospital in Gaza City, where it killed 7 people. Israel said the hospital was serving as a Hamas command and control center. However, it did not provide any evidence for the claim.
The Israeli occupation targeted al-Wafa Medical Hospital in Gaza City. The crews dealt with and recovered 7 of the martyrs and many of the wounded, who arrived at Al-Ali Hospital due to their presence next to the hospital that houses tents for the displaced and displaced persons inside it.
Meanwhile, 9 people were killed and 15 others were wounded after an Israeli airstrike hit a refugee camp in central Gaza. In a separate incident, Israeli Defense Forces attacked a home in Beit Hanoun city in northern Gaza, killing 7 people. An evacuation order was also issued for all remaining civilians in the city, causing a new wave of displacement. Israel's offensive began on Friday when it torched large parts of Kamal Adwan Hospital, the last major functioning health facility in northern Gaza. Israeli troops forcefully evacuated the hospital and killed around 50 people, including medical staff. Now, according to the World Health Organization, 15 critically ill patients, 20 health workers, and 50 caregivers were shifted to a nearby Indonesian hospital.
We've managed to reach Jabalia today in the north of Gaza together with WHO and WFP. WHO is bringing supplies to Indonesian hospital. It is not functioning as a hospital. All around us, fighting is ongoing. We've been trying to reach the north of Gaza 140 times in the last 2 months. Every time has been denied. People here have no food, no water, no sanitation, nothing. Yesterday, Kamal Adwan came under attack. People were brought to an Indonesian hospital where it is not a functioning hospital.
Meanwhile, the Israeli military said it raided the hospital because it was being used as a Hamas terror stronghold. Israel detained around 240 people from the facility, including the director of the hospital, who eyewitnesses said was beaten and dragged by his clothes. Patients also alleged that they were assaulted and forced to strip down on the streets by Israeli soldiers.
We have listened to the patients here who have been evacuated from a hospital to another, telling us how hard was it on them to leave the Kamal Adwan hospital and come to Indonesian hospital. And they are fearing that this would push them to Gaza City or to the south. They wanted to stay because their family is still here. Their relatives are still here. People are still here. And we should have access to reach those people. We should be able to come and assess the situation here. We should be able to deliver food and supplies. We should be able to rehabilitate hospitals and support healthcare system.
Analysts say Israel's efforts are aimed at depopulating a third of the Palestinian territory by disrupting healthcare and humanitarian aid. However, Israel, which has been focusing on northern Gaza since October, claims it only wants to prevent Hamas from regrouping in the territory.